All right. So once again on the go, I'm at work doing this. It's like three things I want to talk about. One is it Jolt, with Kate Beckinsale, from those vampire movies, Underworld and shit. King's Disease, Nas, and I watched this documentary on Discovery about killer shark versus killer whale. Um, I gotta go to. Okay. Yeah, let's do Jolt. The whole movie is about this girl. She has like a rage issue. They explained it like her like cortisone levels was high or something. I don't know, but because of that, it gives her like increased strength. And hold up, because there's this dude here that I really don't get along with, and he'd be like trying to see what I'm doing and shit because he's kind of like a racist piece of shit. um, that's Portland for you, honestly. But yeah, and like of course the government wants her like a weapon, but for some reason they let her go. And so to control herself, she wears like an electronic vest attached to like her bag or something. It looks like, have you ever seen someone cupping in the little circles? That's exactly like where they place the charges at. So whenever she feels the impulse to like lash out, she electrocutes herself essentially. It's like electroshock therapy, yeah. Like the power scale, like her power scaling is so all over the place, dude. Like one moment she getting her ass whooped by like one random dude who's like head of security. I guess that's supposed to mean he's like a boss level type of person. But then in the next sense, she's throwing around 5 people at 5 guys at one time. She's just throwing them like Hulk. And I'm sitting there like, dude, can we get some power consistency? Because dude wasn't a super, he was just head of security. But yeah, it was a weak movie, honestly. Stanley Tucci was in it. I will watch anything with Stanley Tucci in it, and I did. Susan Sarandon was in it, so if there's a sequel, I hope not. But I mean, it was on Prime, so I mean, what else is on Prime but Invincible? But yeah, I love Susan Sarandon ever since I was a boy. But yeah, that's enough of that. 2 thumbs down. Let's see, King's Disease. I'm saving the documentary for last because it was so exciting. It's better than I thought. I'm not gonna sit here like, I'm not a big Nas fan. As I got older, I don't even feel bad saying that no more because I ain't a Biggie fan either. But I'm not a big Nas person. Like I can acknowledge, because I'm a fan of music, so I acknowledge his contribution. I acknowledge his level. He beat Jay-Z. I don't know how he not as famous as Jay-Z, but he beat Jay-Z in that battle. Like I was alive and fully cognitive for that battle. He whooped him. Okay, I don't know how he finagled to survive that. Maybe because he was with Beyonce, but there's no anyone else. Your career is dead. But yeah, but he got with Kanye and he got with Beyonce to save his career because that dude was done. Yeah, I don't think he even responded after Ether. But yeah, like he always come out, every album always has a hit. I think this album is better than the Kanye produced album of his last album, which I actually liked. But this one's way better. King's Disease is way better. Like he rapping on a whole different level. I think he finally decided, I don't want to say sell out, but I do want to say accommodate to the times instead of rapping like it's the 90s still. Yeah. But he got something with Lauryn Hill. I don't know, like that was big. That was the big thing. Like he had something with Lauryn Hill, dude, and they talking shit too. But yeah, let's go on now to killer whale versus killer shark. Look, that documentary was amazing. All right, they showing killer whales. Like the whole thing is about figuring out kind of what makes killer whales tick, and kind of like these incidents where they full on attacked a shark, a great white, and like flipped him over to make him docile, and like ate his liver, bruh. Bruh, like dead ass. Like they showed like the shark was missing a liver, and I'm just like, okay, so maybe we shouldn't have freed Willie, because if they're the thing is, I never really thought to look into it. Like I've heard about these like incidents of them like being very aggressive, like recently. But I mean, it's in the name at the same time. Like I never thought to question it. Like, oh, maybe it's just they're just so sweet. It's like calling a big person tiny, you know, calling a small person big guy. No, like killer whales are fucking killers, man. But yeah. So that's basically what the whole documentary is about. Trying to see if this is just an isolated incident to defend themselves. But then the documentary switched to like being sympathetic for sharks, and like trying to figure out if they know like how they survive this long, and if they can like, do they give off a scent when they die so they can like get away from the area? Because if the sharks been around for so long, it's like, how did they survive for this long? Because obviously there are other predators and animals who do gang up, you know, travel in packs. So it's like, how did they survive this long? So now they're trying to figure out. So they got like a dead shark, and like got its essence, dead ass, and tried to feed it to a shark to see like on chum, and then see if he took it. Like they gave him regular, and then they gave him dip with the dead oil, and then it like spit it out, and then it left the area. So it's interesting. It's an interesting documentary. But shit, yeah, I do have to go. All right, that'll do it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be back.